Yeah, welcome to another video class. We are looking at Nigerian currency. This is a continuation from where we stopped in the last class where we attempted to convert from Kobo to Naira. So we are going to take the discussion further and see and understand better how monies can be converted from Kobo to Naira. Now, how to convert from Kobo to Naira. In the last class, we said that 100 Kobo is equal to 1 Naira. Now we are going to be looking at this in a very different way, and I believe this is going to be much easier than what we did the other time. Now from this conversion, you see that we wrote the Naira sign 1.00 Kobo. Now this point is called a decimal point. A decimal point separates a number from, that is, it puts a separation between a complete number and a number that is a fraction or that is not up to 1. So in this case, we have 1 kobo, 1 naira, 0 kobo. So 100 kobo is equal to 1 naira, 0 kobo. In actual sense, we could actually have 1 kobo, 2 kobo, 3 kobo, but we just said that the basis for conversion is 100 kobo, which is equivalent to 1 naira. It therefore means that we could have between 1 kobo to 99 kobo until we get to 100. So we have these two zeros as provisions to accommodate from 1 kobo to 0 kobo. So 100 kobo is actually 1 naira, 0 kobo. So having said that, the decimal point separates 1 naira from any amount of kobo that is not up to a naira. So we could have 99 kobo. So that's the function of this decimal point. 100 kobo to naira. Then we have 350 kobo to naira. Number 3 is 750 kobo to naira. Now always remember this, that we have 100 as our basis of conversion. So we are going to divide these numbers by 100. But want to use the decimal point method. Now that takes us to explain this. If you have any number written, for example, a digit number like 8, in actual sense, there is a decimal point right in front of 8. Any number, just think of it, even if it is 1,000, 3,000, any number. Let's say, for example, you have 15. Right in front of the 15, there is what? A decimal point. Decimal point is a dot. Remember, we said that. This dot is invisible. It means you cannot see it with your eyes, but that doesn't mean it doesn't what? Exist. Just like the air that we breathe in is not visible, but it actually exists. So let's listen to this. When a number is divided by 100, the decimal point moves 2 steps to the left or according to the numbers of zeros. We say 100, for example. If you listen to what I just explained now, it means that there's a decimal point in 100. So if I'm going to divide any number by 100, I'm going to move the decimal point that is in the 100 2 steps to the left. So we are going to apply this in what we are going to do next. So in this case, our number one said we should convert 800 kobo to naira. The first thing I'm going to do is I want to convert to naira, so I will write my naira sign. Then I will write the 800. Now remember, there's what? A decimal point here. There's a decimal point here. I'm going to move it how many steps? 2 steps. 1, 2. 1, 2. So I'm going to have 8 naira, 00 Kobo. Let's look at the second problem we have, which is 350 Kobo. Let's convert this to Naira. What am I going to do first? I'll write my Naira sign. Then I'll write the 350. Remember, there is an invisible word decimal point in front of every number. So this 350 also has it. And because we are dividing by 100, we are going to move the decimal point 2 steps backward, or 2 steps to the left. 2 steps to the left. 1, 2. So I have 350 words. 50 words, 50 Kobo. So I'm going to put my Kobo sign there. Okay? Let's look at the third problem we have, which is 750 Kobo. We are converting towards Naira. What are we going to do first? Remember, I'm going to write my Naira sign first. Then I'm going to write the 750. Then my decimal point, I'm going to move 2 steps. 1, 2. Then finally, my Kobo sign. So that's how to convert from Kobo to Naira. Thanks, and I hope you'll be able to convert from Kobo to Naira.